I was highlighting that Kylar Alice I feel like can bring out sometimes in 2v2s, so very curious how this matchup's going to be playing out. Of course, Shadoww on the Macho Man with the 2-deck stance. I always like talking about how many different opinions there are on the deck stance for Ulgrim, because you'll find players literally rocking all 3 kinds.
Yeah, even just today, we saw Kosalix playing the stance where you put into decks. So not only was he not playing the default stance, he actually put one more into decks. So it's still this just ongoing war between Ulgrim players of, do I take out of decks, do I leave my decks, or do I put into decks?
Here we go into game number 1. Mammoth Fortress opening it up once again. Kylar, Alice, and Rite fighting to get that rematch against Doggo and Bailey in the grand finals. They have to get through Goddess and Shadoww first. Goddess on the gauntlets opening up here.
Now, I don't know how I feel about Goddess and Shadoww going into this. They ended up coming out of pools on the loser side of the bracket.
Yeah, I wonder what happened there.
To Applejuice and Sakura. Now, since then, obviously, they've made it this far, and they've 3-0'd a lot of their opponents. So we'll see how it goes. Rite coming in as Goddess over on the edge. Ooh, isn't quite close enough to the wall for the ground pound to connect to Goddess, but Shadoww does fall. Goddess very much in the red here.
Goddess going in for the side sig. Nice side there. Nares as well. Shadoww covering Goddess's back. As Shadow's going in for that down air. Oh, right. Got to be careful with that ground pound. Nice punish. What if the ground cancel down light, which means he's without a dodge for a while. Goddess gets one nice punish, but Rite still opting to fight off the left side of the stage while Kylar brings back that stock. There's a stomp side air. Tries to get the recover to reach Shadow's jumping side air, but the side sig will take him down. And once again, a delayed double knockout for Kylar Alice as he comes back on that second stock, giving blue team a small lead as Rite did a remarkable job surviving on the left side of the stage.
And he's going back over to the Satori, which is going to have that sort of lower than average defense, unless he's playing defense stance. That's going to move him up just a little bit into 5, but still not the tankiest character in the world, especially when you're playing with like a Macho Man on the scene. Goddess, man, struggling. Shadoww also struggling. Both of them in their final stocks.
Ooh, and the friendly fire coming out from Goddess as well. Finally, Rite goes down to an axe recovery, but these stocks are getting lost quickly. And Rite was doing a great job with the sword as well. Goddess went down because the spear recovery clashed with the sword side air. There was no way they were going to make it back after that. A little bit of a save coming in from Goddess, but it might be a little too late. I say that Kylar Alice gets read by that gauntlet side light combo, recovered straight off the top, and now there's a fighting chance. Shadoww has to avoid quite a lot of heavy hits so far, and a lot of team damage keeps coming in from Goddess in the middle of these brawls, too.
See Goddess trying to position herself there, put out some serious damage. Doing a pretty good job so far. There's a sidelight into the recovery, hits multiple people. Oh no, the knockout goes on to Shadoww, and the dare. Ground pound coming in, going wide. Goddess still in there. Gets one ground pound, takes Kylar out. Goddess has to play the 1v1 of her career here.
I mean, I'll tell you what I would do in these situations. Not that. I would just be gauntlet ground pounding over and over again, because that's like the most fun thing to do.
Now that is a high-level mindset.
It has a splash when it connects with the ground. Oh, nice side air coming up from Goddess. Goddess is actually playing this remarkably. Oh, down light, chase dodge recovery, takes him off the top. Okay, Goddess brings it to the 1v1 last stock situation. Not in deep red, so it's going to take a few D-light recoveries to be able to take him down. Okay. Now recovery hits. Gauntlets are being sent straight out of Goddess's hands.
Goddess has picked up 3 knockouts on this final stock.
Oh my goodness, Goddess is going to do it. Okay,
she's not going to
so avoid the neutral sig.
She's not going to do it.
What do you mean? They're doing amazing. Okay, come on.
She is doing amazing. But if I was a betting man,
recovery.
Goddess is going to do it.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Oh no. Oh. Okay. That was, I mean, in that situation, never risk challenging the Hattori down sig, I think. But so far, this has all been done. What are you down there? The spear recovery. Spear, weapon throw is the first bit of damage. Right side, okay, the recovery hits. One more recovery will do it. Okay, going for those ground pounds. I wasn't being serious when I suggested that. Sidelight misses. The stair hits. Goddess is doing a great job. Oh, the haymaker. Rite's desperate. Goddess has got this in the bag. Just has to go for that side. So it goes all the way down, threatening anything. Recovery misses. Right, picks up the sword. Oh, I think a delay recovery would do it. The sider hits. Oh, the recovery's gone from Goddess. Can she make it back? Sider straight into the sword. Ground pound just barely times it correctly, and Rite with the read saves the game for Kylar after that almost remarkable comeback from Goddess. I cannot believe the gauntlet play from Goddess on the Wushang. That was incredible. And now I'm like, okay, game one was looking like such a one-sided matchup. Then Goddess does 814 damage, and now I have no idea what to expect going into game two.
Something just clicked on that final stock from Goddess. If she would have thrown out that gauntlet side air just a frog's hair later, or if that ground pound from Rite came out a little bit earlier, her side air would have hit Rite. That would have killed. That was a game that is separated winning and losing by pixels.
Yeah, in the end, I really want to credit Rite there. It looked like he was waiting patiently for Goddess to put out the gauntlet sider to time that ground pound correctly. And it's one of those situations where, of course, Rite is in an advantage state considering that Goddess has to recover and Rite does not. So really good job from Rite in game one. Going to Apocalypse, now switching over to the Jala so that they can both have that heavy hitting axe. Goddess still sticking out to the Wushang. Nice attempt from Rite to get those down airs, and Goddess can't make it back. Okay, Kylar's just beating Shadoww down. Oh, the dive kick comes through. He doesn't touch because he nairs. And there goes Goddess right afterwards. Shadoww trying to get that nair, doesn't hit, doesn't get the chase dodge, falls down to his demise. And now Kylar, Alice, and Rite are ahead 6 stocks to 4.
It started off looking like this was a game where Goddess was going to have to do 814 damage again. But I don't even know if that's an option. Shadow's on his final stock. How late are we into the game? Whoa. It's not even a minute into the game, and Shadoww is on final stock.
Yeah, these games are incredibly difficult for me to call because meanwhile, Goddess is actually just carrying people around with 3 side lights in a row. Like, that time misses Kylar. Okay, Kylar. Kylar learned his lesson. Went, okay, you're going to go for 3 gauntlet side lights here. I'm just going to hit with an X recovery at the top of the stage, and your stock is going to be deleted. And now off stage, 2 axes in hand of the blue team. The down 6 sends Shadoww to oblivion, and Kylar just keeps staring. Goddess, what are you going to do? 1 recovery comes through. Can you avoid the neutral sync? Actually, I think Rite saved Goddess. Oh, no. Right. Wait, okay, Kylar goes down. Oh, that was Kylar's first stock. It doesn't even matter. Goddess has been taking a lot of those. That's pretty impressive.
This is a lost game. There's no way Goddess can come back from that. Even after the stellar play that we just saw, 1 stock looking at 4 from Kylar and Rite.
Goddess is awfully slippery on the gauntlets, but nope, that's it. 4 stocked that time. And Kylar, Alice, and Rite, they make up for the mistakes made in game 1, which maybe it could have just been a little bit of underestimating Goddess's potential in the 1v2 on Wushang, and they really tightened up their game plan that game. 814 damage becomes 320. Shadoww was nowhere to be seen. I actually literally didn't see Shadoww that game, so hopefully something happens.
Shadoww lived for 1 minute and 23 seconds. You add that up, that is 83 seconds. You divide that by 3 with the 3 stocks. That's 27 2/3 seconds per stock.
Oh, Sparky, really good at math.
I have a graphing calculator in front of me. I had that.
So you're like, okay. Anyways,
be honest.
I mean, thank you for being honest. So I was gonna say that was gonna amount to a fraction somehow. But I wasn't expecting that. Okay, game 3, 2-0 lead for Kylar, Alice, and Rite. Shadoww and Goddess. Oh, Goddess onto the Thor now. Surprising because the Wushang felt amazing, and it was. But maybe this might be a pick that's just meant to support Shadoww a little bit more. Having the orb and the hammer there. We'll see how it plays out. Sila comes through. Nice interrupt from Rite. Kylar with the stomp sider. No dodge, but nice job dipping down. Rite covering Kylar Alice as he recovers. Oh, weapon toss. Almost took Rite down. And Shadoww is just non-stop neutral lighting at the edge of the lance. There goes Rite. A small lead for the red team for the first time this entire set, I think.
Yeah, red team definitely having a much better go of it this game. A little bit of friendly fire even coming out there as Rite takes out Kylar's first stock. There's the side light. Goddess went for like the chase dodge turnaround D-light. Neutral light coming out from Kylar. Stomp side air coming out from Kylar. Went for the gravity cancel neutral signature, trying to read the jump from Goddess. But in came Rite to confirm the KO.
Yeah, excellent job with that side signature. Charges forward a lot like the Taros side sig on Hammer. And it's just as powerful. Ooh, nice alley-oop there with the Nair. I guess that's string to be a 3-piece axe string. Neutral sig. Wait, what? Wait, did Shadoww sidelight under?
Yeah, he sidelighted forward and then ended up getting caught in it and sent down. What a weird interaction. Is Rite going to be able to get back? Here's Goddess. No. The dare wasn't even needed. Rite is out on the final stock now.
Ooh, Goddess got to be careful. Oh, no, Goddess. Is she gone? Neutral sig? Ah. Yeah, Thor's not quite as capable of slipping out of harm's way on that neutral stick anymore. Nice side air finish, and the alley-oop from Kylar Alice. Put him into a state where he's dominating 3 stocks to 2, but it's a very dangerous game state. At any moment, Kylar could go down, and Rite with that low defense Jala can just be team comboed into oblivion. Let's see what God's going to be able to do. Nice stomp there, still hit it. Shadoww with a little bit of accidental team damage, but the damage has been done to...
Yo, what a pickup.
Okay.
The neutral signature, but in comes Goddess immediately wanting to punish Rite for anything that he just got. Stomp side air as Rite in the red. Right, very close. What's Shadoww going to do to get back the recovery? Almost making contact with Rite. Still finds the KO.
Oh, man. Stop Nair. Kylar fighting the 1v2 and doing a great job of it. Sending Shadoww to the left. Goddess straight up. Stomps there. Takes Shadoww out. 1v1. Can Goddess stay in this bracket? Last stock of the tournament potentially as Kylar with that hammer keeps swinging. Wants that stomp. Jumps all the way around. No! Landing side signature. Goddess was not ready for that. And she is sent flying. And Kylar Alice and Rite quickly 3-0 their way into the grand finals for that rematch against Doggo and Bailey.
And we're seeing Kylar putting the team on his back there. 673 damage, 5 KOs, making up for the 288 that Rite did. He still picked up a KO, but he also had an accident. So that's Kylar kind of saving that and securing their 3-0 dreams as they move through the losers bracket back up onto the into the grand final side. On the other side, we have Goddess picking up 1 KO with 513 damage, and then we have Shadoww picking up 3 KOs with 385 damage. So we actually have some kind of major disparities between